Welcome to our channel Blender Tips. In this tutorial, you will learn that how we can create the procedural rust metal material in Blender with the help of the shader nodes. And here you can see that I add a lot of nodes to create this procedural rust metal material. And here you can see that the upper portion is the rust material and the lower portion is the metallic material. And I mix both the shader with the help of mix shader, and I also plug in all the required value into the group input node, and by selecting and press tab, here you can see the custom node group of this procedural rust metal material. And here you can see how we change the different color, like this is the metal color, this is color 1, rust color 2, and all other parameter. And here you can see change this parameter, change the color of this material. And here we also change the rust material, and here you can see, and also rust color 2. And here this is the parameter of metal and rust conversion. And here you can see if I decrease this value, the material is totally rusty, and if I increase this, the material is a metal and rust. And this is the rust shape. By changing this, you can change the shape of the rust according to your requirement. And this is the metallic roughness, and by increasing the material is too much rough, by decreasing this value, the material is too much shiny. Beautiful. And here are the other parameters like rust roughness, metallic bump strength, and rust bump strength. And if you want to purchase this procedural rust metal material, then you can visit my Gumroad store and Patreon page. Links are in descriptions. From here, you can buy all of my procedural material which I created. So let's start. First, I open the Blender and set up the scene. And here you can see that this is the 3D viewport, and I am in camera view and also in rendered view. And here you can see add an object which is the icosphere, and by pressing tab, here you can see that this is the highly subdivided icosphere. And this is the shader editor, and here I rename this material which I am going to create procedural rust metal material. And this is the principal PSDF and material output by default when we add the material into the material panel to the object. And here I add some node to create the procedural rust metal material. Press Shift A. Here I add the noise texture and place the noise texture something like here, and Control T. This will be add the texture coordinate and mapping, and here I use the object coordinate. And this is due to the node wrangler add-on. And if you want to enable the node wrangler add-on, then you go to the edit and here in preferences, and here just type the node and check mark the node wrangler add-on. And by pressing Control Shift, you can preview the noise texture. This is also due to the node wrangler add-on is enabled. And here I increase the scale up to the 20 and remain all the other parameters same of this noise texture. And here I put this vector of the noise texture into the normal, and Control Shift to preview this. And here you can see that this is the shading. This is the black and white data, and this is the normal data. To convert the black and white data into the normal data, here we add another node which is the bump node, and place the bump node something like here, and also the normal into the height. And here you can see that the material is too much bumpy, and here I reduce the strength to decrease the bump. And here I add the value some 0.020, and here the material is now too much low bumps. And here I also change some setting of the principal PSDF, and here I add the color, and here I add some brown color, and here I increase the metallic value up to the 1, and now you can see the easy. And here I increase the roughness something like 0.6. Beautiful. Now I want to add the rust material for this method. So for that, Here I add another principal PSDF and place this above the previous one, something like here. And here I add another node by pressing Shift A. Here I add the noise texture and place the noise texture something like here. And I also select these mapping and texture coordinate and place it something like here. And also plug in the mapping into the noise texture. Beautiful. And by selecting this noise texture, Control Shift preview this. And here I add the change the value of this noise texture, and here I increase the value up to the 70, and also increase the detail up to 14, and also increase the roughness point 600. Beautiful. And here I plug in this noise texture into the base color and select this and Control Shift to preview the noise texture. And here I want to add some color of this rust. So by pressing Shift A, here I add the color ramp and place the color ramp something like here. And here I select the different color of the rust. This, and here I increase this, and here I change the rust color something like this color, and also make it some more brown. And also select this and change the color something like this color. It's look better. And also decrease it down to make it more dark. And here I also change this pointer something like here, and also move this pointer something like here. Beautiful. And now I want the roughness of this rust metal. So here I plug in the color ramp into the roughness, and here you can see that the rust is too much shiny. To control this, here I add another color ramp and place the color ramp something like here. And here I choose this pointer and make it more bright to decrease the roughness. And here it's look better. Beautiful. And I also want to add the bump to this rust, and here I choose the this color ramp and into the normal. And here you can see that here is again shading issue, because this is the color data and this is the normal data. Pressing Shift A, here I add the bump and place the bump something like here, and also normal into the height. And here you can see that the material is too much bumpy, and here I reduce the strength, and here I enter the value point 150. Beautiful. And I want to mix both these shader, the metallic shader and rust shader. So for that, by select this and pressing Shift to select this principal PSDF and press Ctrl 0. This will be add the mix shader and place it something like here, and also something like here. And that the material is looking so odd, because we can control this factor to make the conversion between the rust and totally metallic material. So we can control this by another way, and here I add the another noise texture by pressing Shift A. Here I add the noise texture and place the noise texture something like here, and here I use the same mapping plugin into this, and here I change the value of this noise texture. Review this, and here I increase the scale something like 20, and here I also increase the detail up to the 15, and increase the roughness something like 0.950. Beautiful. To make this mesh texture more contrasty. Here I add the another color ramp and place the color ramp something like here, and here I adjust this pointer to make this notch texture more contrasty. Drag the both pointers close and close, and here you can see where they look more contrasty. Something like this is looking better, beautiful. And now I use this factor color of this color ramp into the factor, and here see, and also into the shader into the surface, and here you can see the rust and metal both shader are mixed with each other. And here I want these the rust is popping out of the metal, so for that here I add the bump node, and by selecting this press shift D to duplicate and place it something like here, and here we have an extra value of the height, and here I plug in this color ramp value into the height, and here you can see, and also increase the strength up to the max value, and here you can see the rust is looking popping out of the metal, beautiful. And here is the final rust metal material, and by pressing F12 you can see in render view, and here is the final render of the procedural rust metal material. Thanks for watching.